Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Gemini, and it's for the month of October, a little bit over 2025. Okay. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Gemini, my dear viewers. Those of you who have Gemini elsewhere, not your sun sign, I would like to welcome each and every one of you and thank you all for being here, and gratitude for all your support. Your support for my health means a lot to me. I'm in gratitude that you are all contributing, or a sector of you is contributing by watching extra 1 or 2 videos extra per week. I really appreciate that, and I'm really, really thankful and grateful. My dear Gemini, I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you in everything you're doing, and let us see what the heavens or the universe want you to know. We're starting with 2 messages, and I'll be cutting twice. Let's see, what do you need to know, my dear Gemini? The first thing says you are detoxifying, purifying, changing things in your life, making things better, cleansing, whether it's happening like internally, externally, whether you're doing it in regard to your health, in regard to your thinking even, you are trying your best to reorganize your life, to re-establish your life, to purify your life and different areas of your life. And this is going to bring you a lot of success. This is connected to, first, Chinese Year of the Tiger. Second, connected to people that are born in March, who are Pisces or Aries. It is also connected to communication and expression, self-expression at the same time. It's all happening to upgrade you, to level you up to a next level, but you are leveling up also, and that's very important. Let's have a look at another message for all Gemini. Wow. Refuge. This is all about finally finding your home, finally finding harmony within your home. Now, it could be your home, could be your office, your business, your workplace. Finding harmony, that means finally freeing yourself from that which was overwhelming you. You were thinking too much about things, being worried too much. Everything is going to heal. This new beginning is going to give you a new way of looking at life. You want your peace, and you're valuing what you deserve. Self-love is playing also here, where you're looking to find happiness, harmony, peace, and a good life. And you're adamant. And you are adamant to get that. You're not going to stop. And I feel like it's going to give you a sense of freedom once you do find your home, your domain. Refuge means a place where you feel at peace, where you feel at yourself. So it looks like to me many of you are in the process of finding a place where you can call home, and or make it your own home. Say you're working in a place, for example, and you don't feel you belong. You don't feel like it's your area. You're going to change it. You're going to declutter it, remove things, bring things on, make it your own, so that you can feel that this is like home. So it's creating an atmosphere where you feel happy, contented, and what you need is there. So what's been lacking, you are going to bring it into your life. You refuse now. You refuse to go without, especially the basics that are bare minimum that you want and need in your life. Maybe you were going without, now you refuse to. According to what I'm seeing here, you are determined to actually get what you believe that you deserve, and you are getting it. You're getting it the best way. Now I'm going to take one message that might be either an answer or guidance in regard to something you've been thinking about all the time or wondering about. Let's have a look at an answer. I'll take 2. The first one says, ask for help from others. So when you do need help, it's okay to ask for it. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. I'll take one more. So help is going to be provided. And the second one says, there's something better. So if you are concerned about where you're at and where you're heading, just know that there is something better coming along. Maybe much more better than you have anticipated or thought about. So that's really good news. There's something better. I like that. All right, now let's take on 2 messages from another deck and see what else you need to know, my dear Gemini. We're going to cut twice, 2 messages, starting with the first one. Wow, celebrations. You are going to be celebrating the end of a chapter, the end of a saga. You're going to celebrate something wonderful that you're starting, and you're doing well at it. Something magnificent is happening. Something incredible is taking place, and you are going to be celebrating that. So whatever it is, it's going to be great. Maybe it's leaving. Some of you could be leaving a situation that was uncomfortable, unhappy. You were not happy. The truth is setting you free and setting your sail to a new place. And that's where refuge comes at play. Searching for something where you are going to be happy. Here, you were not happy. Where you are, maybe you were happy, but there was maybe some conflict or disagreements. And finally, you're moving towards the light, towards a better life. This is incredible. So that's probably why you are celebrating, or you could be celebrating the end of a chapter. Now let's see the second message for all Gemini. Right, working hard. You are working hard, and I feel like someone is working alongside with you, or somebody will be working hard with you together on a project. I feel like you might be meeting someone of earth energy coming into your life, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, someone that's very hardworking. They'll come in your life at a time where you're taking a stand and putting your foot down and saying, no, I will not accept this. You're taking the high role where you say no, the high ground, and fighting for what you believe in, setting boundaries. It is at that time where you're meeting this person, an earth energy. We'll find out at the end of the reading as to who this earth energy is. Okay. Now let's move on to the second level, which is this deck here. We're going to take 2 messages, cutting twice. So the first one, wow, the 8 of Wands. Something's going to happen. Some information or news is coming to you, and this information and news is going to get you to take something on. Now let me tell you what this is. This information, or even news, it might come in different forms, it's going to resolve your current problems, where you're at, where you're having problems and you're not happy where you're at, and it's going to give you a great opportunity. So you need to act quickly and take advantage of it. If you think it's a good idea, don't procrastinate. Don't take your time. Go for it quickly. Take action, because a great opportunity comes and you resolve a minor problem. That's why probably you are celebrating. Your wish fulfillment. There's a lot of wishes coming true for you. Okay, let's take on one more message for all Gemini. Let's see what else. It could be a job opportunity. It could be a situation to do with an office, a new home, a property. Let's have a look. Destiny. It's destiny that's going to move everything. The Wheel of Fortune is taking you to the next level. I should have seen it. Anyway, this is an end of a chapter, the beginning of a new life that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of fortune, and a lot of luck. Fortune and luck are on their way to you. That is magnificent. I'll put that on top. Okay. Right. Now let's move on to the next level, which is 3 cards from one deck. And I'll only cut once. Okay, wow, there's the good news. It's coming. So you got the 8 of Wands, and now we got the Knight of Swords, which is great news coming very quickly. And you need to, this is about quickness, and this is about quickness. You quickly have to accept that offer. Quickly take action regarding it, because an opportunity comes after you accept it. So there's news coming. Be on the lookout. News is coming, and you got to act quickly. Oh my goodness, they won't let me cut. 2 cards just fell. Wow, you know how I was saying with destiny, end of a chapter? Well, we got the world, and the world is about the end of a karmic chapter. A chapter that was there for the longest time, coming to an absolute end. This is where you're elevated, you're being elevated, you're going to live a life that you weren't living before, much better life. Life begins, and it just gets better and better, and your status rises. You rank up to high levels. In regard to money, your overall life, in every way, you're rising up. And there is going to be a proposal or a proposition, and it's coming from someone of water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. We'll find out more about this person. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck. Here it is, two more messages. Let's see what else you need to know, my dear Gemini. I'll be cutting once only for this. So we've got renewal, a new lease of life. We talked about renewal, a new lease of life. You're healing after this part of your life that you're leaving behind. That was a little bit of too much sacrifice, too much unhappiness, but you were bearing it. That's over. A new life starts. It's very fresh. It uplifts you. It ignites something inside you. You feel overwhelmed. Even your sacral chakra will be alive. You are going to be overwhelmed there's going to be an excitement, a spark of light within you. Something is going to ignite within you, and it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be very uplifting. Okay, the second one, it says higher self. Your higher self is going to thank you for the action you're taking, and something is getting activated. Your higher self is awakening, and you are going to see a new way of life emerging very soon. That is beautiful too. Okay, what you don't see happening is the unexpected, the Tower. Something is falling apart, and it has to fall apart. It's got to fall apart. Why? Because it's evolution. Something has to end for something to regenerate and start, something new to start. When things are over, they reach a level where they have to end. They end because it's just like when you see a land and it's got this really old shack in it, right? It's had it. It's gone through all kinds of storms and things. You have to destroy that, remove it to build a new home. You can't build on top of it. You've got to remove it completely. So that's what the Tower is, removing old factors in your life that you were putting up with, you were sacrificing, you were sucking it up, putting up with a lot of things, unhappy but continuing on. That chapter is ending. Now it's time for you to move forward to a new life, a new home, a way that you will be the master of. You will put everything your own into that home. This is just an example. So removing, refurbishing, starting fresh and new. That's what's coming with the Tower. So there is a karmic chapter ending without a doubt. Now let's move on to the next level. The next level is this part here. 2 messages. I'll be cutting twice. So the first one, I'll just put it here. The gift of money. That's amazing. The seal. Oh my God. And wealth. The gift of money and wealth, both together. It doesn't get any better. First, let's talk about the seal. The seal is about business contracts. So any kind of contract that you have to sign. Could be about a new place because we've got refuge. So it could be a new home, a new office, a new contract of work. That's why you're celebrating. That's the reason you're celebrating. Okay, let me just have a look at this. So there are documents, contracts to be signed. There is a situation to do also with your work is involving some clerical work, some writing, paperwork. But it is about stability. So it's to do with signing for long term. This is about the gift of money. Someone's going to give you the gift of money. Now, I'll talk about this gift of money, and then we've got wealth. A lot of wealth is coming your way. A lot of money. This is overcoming all obstacles, and you're becoming empowered. Like I said, your status is heightening. You are becoming empowered. Wealth is coming. A lot of money is coming your way. You are going to be so abundant. And that is the reason you are celebrating. And this is the reason why you've got destiny and fortune. And that's why you're celebrating. Sorry, my voice is about to go. It's very strange. Okay. So you're celebrating something magnificent that's taking place, and wealth is on its way to you. Fortune is there too, so that you know. Fortune is there with destiny. Destiny is about, it's a wheel of fortune, exceptional amount of luck and fortune on its way to you. So that's magnificent news. That is the best news you can get. This is extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary, my dear Gemini, because not only you're overcoming all, but you are celebrating the magnitude of your blessings. The blessings are overwhelming what's coming. So that's what happens. And that's what the seal was. And the crown is also about owning your own, being the boss. Like I said, if it's an office, you'll be controlling, you'll be making it your own. If it's a home, you'll be making it your own designs, you are in control. So it's an owner boss kind of a situation. Some of you might be even looking, and that's what's going to help you make progress. You'll finally have a place where you can call home, a place where it's all about you. Even if it's your office, it doesn't have to be a home. I keep talking about a home, but it could be your office that you are making it your own. You're taking charge and making progress, and many of you might even consider being entrepreneurs and working for yourselves. So that's beautiful with the crown. Okay. Actually, I'll put the crown over here. And the gift of money with the seal, that's very important too. Now let's move on to a few more messages from this deck. Then I'll clarify some of the cards. Okay, so we got a few of them. There they are for all Gemini. And I need from the other section of this deck. I've divided it. I'll just take one or two for all Gemini. Okay, so it does look like there may be a fair woman in the story of your life, a light complexion, fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be someone entering your life. This could be someone that you might be connected with, or something that might happen between you and this woman. Or maybe you find out about someone, or you meet someone, or someone new enters your life. You get to know about this person. The haystack is about karma. You will reap what you have sown. So every effort you've put, you are going to be rewarded big time. Prepare for that. That's beautiful. The jug is about fulfillment, according to me. According to and letting go. It's about fulfillment and letting go of what no longer serves you. According to the jug and the tea leaf says light-hearted and carefree time. Light-hearted and carefree time coming, freedom. And the rooster. Okay, the rooster may be connected to the Chinese year of the rooster. Somebody that might be there. It could be this light-haired woman. The rooster says, okay, so it is someone also that expresses in a way rough. There may be also someone that might express their way in a rough way. That could also be the rooster. The rooster is sometimes complications around home. But let's see what the tea leaf says. It says, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Someone arrogant, egotistical, boastful. Someone that says me, 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 me. Okay, let's leave that at that. And let's clarify some of the cards. Now I'm going to look at the news. What is the news that's coming all about? The news. The news is about your freedom. The end of a chapter. Something that is coming to an end, an impasse. That means it's over. Feeling guilt, feeling unhappy, sadness. All of that gives you sleepless nights and worry, and you think about is going to be over. Did I put that back here? What did I do with that? I don't know why I did that. Okay, I'll put that back. But the most important fact is you are free or set free. You are going to be free from all cares and worries once this is going to be over. Once you're leaving that situation and moving forward. Now let's have a look at the renewal here to see what is getting renewed and how is it going to be. It's a situation you should have left some time ago, but you were procrastinating and trying to avoid trouble and trying to keep the peace, sucking up all the truth that was unbearable. And now it's time. You should have left some time ago, but someone's going to inspire you to leave. And this someone, I think it's a Pisces, because the page, I always see the page, because it's got that fish there, it's a water energy, but I always see it connected to Pisces. So Pisces number 1 for the majority, then comes Scorpio or Cancer. But this is the person that's going to inspire you. Even if they're temporary in your life, they are going to be the stepping stone for you to leave this situation that's been harsh and unbearable. It is someone that's inspiring you to move forward. Okay, so let's take on let's see the 8 of Wands for all Gemini. What is this news that's coming? And you need to take action quickly. Well, it's a proposal or a proposition. And it's coming from someone that is fire energy. It could be Sagittarius. This is the card usually of Sagittarius. It can also be Leo or Aries. But there is a proposal coming. And it's going to be very lucrative. And someone's going to be very supportive. This is a very supporting energy. So you are going to be taking this on. And after that comes an unexpected large amount of money that's destined for you. Money that's ground changing. It'll change everything. This money could be coming from someone who is like Sagittarius. They might have Sagittarius in them. It is possible. Let's have a look at the celebration and see what the celebration is. What are you celebrating? Right, the end of a chapter and the beginning, a new exciting beginning. There's one more challenge to go and it'll be over. And I feel like within 9 weeks, something is ending. A new beginning comes where you are going to be so excited, so exhilarated, filled with hope, so much happiness, so much excitement, so much action, creating what you want, doing what you want. This new way of life or new home or new job, it's just going to expand and expand and become better and better. I'll just take one more. I had a feeling. Yes, there may be some, yes, this is finally you having your power. You are going to be in power, my dear Gemini. You are going to see the truth and you are going to be empowered with everything that's happening. So that's great news. Again, the money. This is the second time. This money, I'm going to take this money this time because there's a lot of money coming your way and it's ground changing. It happened with both of these cards. It showed itself. So I'm taking it out and then we'll talk about this a bit later on. Now, let's move on to the next level. And actually, I'll talk about it now because then I'll forget. I know myself. As you can see, there is a lot to celebrate. And the celebration could be that after this movement or this proposal that's coming, there may be a lot of wealth coming your way. Ground-changing wealth, my dear Gemini. This is going to be spectacular. Absolutely incredible. I feel like this is going to take you to a very high level. This is what's skyrocketing you to. Remember I said you're propelling, you're transcending to high levels. I think it's this money because this is a lot of money. Now let's move on to the next level, which is, what is the proposal coming from? This proposition or proposal. We got this twice. I'll show you this so that you know. Where is it? Oh, I could have sworn I had another one. Oh, yeah, yes. So we got this card twice. Now, don't forget, they're different. This is different. This is someone new, someone inspiring you to a new idea, to leave a situation that you should have left some time ago. But this is a new proposal or proposition. And that's twice. This is going to be very intriguing. Let's find out what this is. It could be about relocation because I just saw the Two of Wands, but I want to be 100%. It is about movement. It's about victory. It's about overcoming obstacles and winning. It's a win-win situation. And there's the Eight of Wands. I'm going to take the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, I'll put it here so that you know this is the Eight of Wands. But destiny has come up again, the Wheel of Fortune and victory. There's a chance you could have a windfall. Have a look at your money reading and see if there is a windfall. I did see something that was money, big money coming to Capricorn, big money coming to Gemini or Cancer or both. Have a look at your money reading so that you can play the lotto or the lottery. When this card comes twice, once it's enough, twice, and victory with it, there is a possibility that there's a grand prize waiting for you. Play the lotto or the lottery. Have a look at your money reading. It tells you where your lucky numbers are, how to play the bare minimum and all that. I think some of you have heard it, but there's new ones that might have not heard it. Have a look at your money reading, Gemini, and see what it says about money. Is there a large amount of money coming? Are you destined to have a windfall? With both extreme fortune and luck, the Wheel of Fortune, and having a victory, the Chariot, and money that's ground changing, that changes your life, your home, your life. Have a look at what's there. It's very important. Now, this is also about moving. Some of you are moving. Some of you are taking a trip. This is about overcoming all obstacles and winning. And destiny is going to be controlling situations to give you the best there is for you, because the best is coming. Now, we know what that is. The proposal is going to be overwhelming. It's going to be controlled by destiny. So it's destiny that's going to bring this proposal, because it's part of your journey, part of your movement, if you are in the process of moving, part of your trip if you're about to go on a trip. Okay, let's take on the next one, which is destiny itself. Let's see what destiny is supposed to bring you. I should have put some more thought into it, but okay, so destiny is bringing you a new lease of life. It's revealing a lot of truth, where you're seeing the truth so much and you're becoming accepting of the truth. You're finally coming to terms with it, and then you're realizing how you're going to proceed with your life, what path to take. But you know what? There is so much happening, so much compensation, so much healing is going to be done in this new lease of life. You are going to heal dramatically. Dramatic healing. A soulmate connection is coming. Someone that you will work well together. Someone that will heal. You will heal together. Someone that you will become strong together. This person is destined and they're coming. Now, this person can be a water energy, or, oh my God, it's water and earth. It's water and earth energy. Remember, we have the earth energy here, which I will do now. I'll clarify. It could be someone that is water energy and they have earth within them. So this will be someone very calm, very collective, very powerful. They got earth and water. We'll find out at the end who they are. Or there could be, after a water energy, that you might be with a water energy. It could be this one that I said, temporary, Pisces, or Scorpio or Cancer, with Pisces first. It could be that one. After this one leaves comes the earth energy. And the earth energy, you will find stability and foundation. And that's where the soulmate is. But we'll find out more, so I can be certain. Okay, I'll put this one over here. Okay, I'm going to do now this one here, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see who this earth energy is. The truth for all Gemini. Right, it's right after the ending. After some, this is the world again. So we got the world twice. And the world is all about rebirth. Ending of a chapter and being elevated, being empowered. Money is coming to elevate you to high levels. Exceptional amounts of money are coming and elevating you. I can't see that again. Here we go. The elevation, it's your status that's elevating. So you're becoming powerful, wealthy, and that's uplifting you to high levels. And that's what this is all about. And empowerment of the magician, like magic, things are going to fall into place for you. So that explains that this earth energy, when we asked about the earth energy, it actually told me after an end of that chapter that was complicated, once it ends, right after that, when you become empowered with a lot of money, it is after then that you're meeting this earth energy who's going to be your soulmate. But sometimes the heavens, the universe, shows us things that are coming in the future. Even if they come after 6 months or 1 year, we get to see it ahead of time. It starts appearing, especially when it's a soulmate. It starts appearing. Okay, so we've established all that. Now what I'm going to do is have a look at a few more messages and then go into the star sign connections, who you'll be dealing with. Okay, so the first one says, let go of controlling issues so that you can live in peace. Let things unfold naturally. I'll just read it. So it says, allow the situation to unfold naturally and let go of controlling issues. That's very important. Try to control things you can't. You can't control situations. You know, the more you try to control a situation, the more difficult your life becomes. You've got to slowly let go and let it unfold by itself. There's no need to push anything. It has to happen naturally. Flirting is going on around you. Extend your lightheartedness energy with others. You can flirt and start having fun, apparently. Okay, so now I'm going to look at some messages from the heart to see what your heart is saying, somebody else's heart in regard to you in regard to someone else. What is deep in the heart? Messages for all Gemini. And there they are. We'll have a look at these and see what they're all about. Okay, so it says, I self-sabotage our connection. I self-sabotaged our connection. Sometimes people self-sabotage a connection when they know deep in their heart that they should have left some time ago. They were just putting up. And it becomes unbearable. And maybe they don't want to reach to a level where it becomes more unbearable. And they know it deep inside. I want to commit to you. Somebody wants to commit to you. Or you want to commit to someone. Commitment. That only happens with a soulmate. I'm not emotionally available right now. I'm not emotionally available right now. Some of you are not. You're not ready to flirt. You're not ready to do anything now. Some of you have been hurt and it's going to take time to heal. And healing is coming. In their new life, healing is coming. For all Gemini, the truth. And what a beautiful card. It says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship. So don't just pay attention to the relationship, the love life. Look at the friendship. Is there a friendship between you and this person? And then nurture that bond. Don't dismiss it because love, you're bickering and fighting because of love. But if there is a certain friendship, the bonds should be always left and preserved and respected. So nurture the bonds of the friendship you have within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. You can't imagine how true this can be, but it needs time for you to actually come to terms with it, to be able to differentiate between love and then sometimes even obsession. And then when you're too obsessed about someone, it's very hard for you to cherish the bond of the friendship. You're just obsessed and you just want things your way, and controlling issues are part of the spectre too, because they can't control situations. So again, I will say nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Your love life will improve once you respect and value the bond you have as friends. It is so important. Sometimes people really don't know how important friendship can be more than love. It takes years to find that out. Anyhow, back to where I was doing. We've got all that established. Let's have a look at the star sign combination of the people that you are consumed with, the people that you're leaving behind, the people that, I just saw one that's open. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay. So, the people that you're dealing with on a daily basis, who they are, who's coming in your life, who's your soulmate, who you will be connected with more. Let's have a look. I'll be cutting and taking 2 from every cut. So starting the first one, 2 cards. So we got Capricorn, Earth energy, Scorpio, water energy. Let's have a look. For all Gemini, we've got Mercury, which is part of Virgo and Gemini, Uranus, air energy, Aquarius. Let's have a look. And then at the end, I'll put it together for you. Let's cut. We've got Scorpio again, and we've got Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. So Scorpio is leading the way so far. There's 3. The truth. We've got Sagittarius and Aries. Aries is fire. We'll put fire. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So fire, the truth. For all Gemini. Capricorn has doubled. Scorpio tripled. Pluto, Scorpio 4 times, quadrupled. Let's take one more for Gemini, the truth. We got Libra, we got again Sagittarius. Okay, this was left behind. This is Virgo. I'll put it with the earth energy, which is here. Jupiter, Sagittarius, which is right here. And then we got Libra, which is air energy. All right, interesting. Let's keep going. The truth. Okay, we got Leo, double Leo, fire energy, and the sun is the ruler of Leo. Again. And then we got Cancer, and we got Saturn, that's tripling, maybe more. The Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Cancer, water energy, it goes with Scorpio and the family of water. Now, for all Gemini, let's have a look. Oh, one has come up, Virgo. So I was right to take it. I'll put it there because we had Mercury at the beginning. The truth for Gemini. Okay, we got Pisces, water, and we got Gemini yourself, which is air energy right here. Now you're just gonna go a little bit more, just a little bit more. Bear with me. It's all gonna be worthwhile at the end when you know what's going on, when you see the magnitude of what's happening. Truth for Gemini. Should I stop here? Another one fell. So Capricorn leading the way, and then we got Pisces, and then we got Venus, which is Taurus, Libra. I'll just put it with air for now, and I'll take just maybe 2 more shuffles, and I'll stop. That's one. Gemini, air. Mars is fire. Gemini, air, and then we got the Sun, Leo, fire. Fire here. One more shuffle, and this is the finale. That's it. The truth for all Gemini, dealing with, obsessed with. Okay, so we got Cancer, water, and then we got, all right, we'll stop here. Now, it looks to me, because Earth is your priority in life, and water seems to be the second one. Let's have a look at Earth, because Earth, you've got plenty. Capricorn leading the way. Oh my God, how many Capricorns are here? So we got 3. Oh my God, 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got how many Capricorns? We got 3 Capricorns, 5 Capricorns, because Saturn is the ruler. This is how you learn it. Actually, you're going to get to learn astrology. Capricorn leading the way, all the way, just so you know. Capricorn is, there's 5 earth energy. You need earth to thrive. Then on the other earth energy, my battery is dying, so I've got to go speed up light. I've got Virgo with Gemini. Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini, so we've got Virgo and Gemini. And don't forget, there's Gemini also here. 2 more Gemini. Virgo, Gemini are controlling this deal. Virgo, Gemini, not just any Virgo, not any Gemini. Virgo, Gemini, very strong earth and air. So Earth, I'll put it over there because that's part of Earth. Then we've got Taurus, Libra. This is very strong too. Taurus, Libra, Taurus, and then Venus is Libra, Taurus, and Libra. Very strong Taurus, Libra. Not any Taurus, but Taurus, Libra. That's all Earth. As I was saying, my dear Gemini, now we've established all the Earth energies. And because there was a bit of a problem with the recording device, so I had to stop and see where a lot of my words had gone missing. So I remember going back anyway and seeing that the video, we've done all the Earth energy, now we're doing the water energy. Now there are strong water energy in your life, and it looks to me like the leading one is Scorpio, because there's 4 Scorpios here. We've got Pluto, which is the ruler of Scorpio, 2 Plutos and 2 Scorpios, 4 Scorpio. So a lot of Geminis are dealing with a lot of Scorpio. It could be in a relationship, could be family. Sometimes Geminis have got, almost always Geminis have a family member that is Scorpio, usually a parent or a sibling. And then we've got Cancer. Also Cancer is another part of it too. They usually, Geminis do have Cancer also. Cancer is there also, and then we've got Pisces. Now, Pisces could be a little bit more than family. It could be like a lover or something like that. Could be lovers, yeah. So what I'm saying is that there is water energy here. And then there is Uranus, air, which is the ruler of Aquarius. There could be someone that might be Pisces with Aquarius, Cancer with Aquarius, or even Scorpio with Aquarius. But water energy here very strong. And then, which doesn't go very well with you, my dear Gemini, water doesn't go well with you unless they have so much earth in the person who's got water to stabilize them so that you can have stability with them. The next one is fire. Fire you need, earth you need. Fire energy, we've got, the ruling one is Leo. Leo is number 1 because there's 3 Leo, 3 of them. So that's the majority of Gemini will be dealing with Leo. And then there's 2 Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius also, and 2 Aries. As for air energy, that I said there's only Uranus. Of course, don't forget you did have the Libra and the Gemini with Virgo. Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Taurus with the Earth, which is going to be very much compatible with you because the Earth already is united with them. They are not one sign, they are 2 signs combined. Okay. Now that we've established all of that, yes, I'll leave this to you now. And you let me know what's what and which signs are the ones that you can connect with so that everybody gets in and talk about it. And I love reading that part because I get to understand exactly where you're at and what's coming, who's everybody in your life. And when the whole community gets into it, I just love it when you guys are all talking about it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to continue your support by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week. Even if you watch a little bit and then you get bored, just let it run by itself. That is good enough for me. I'm in absolute gratitude for that. Accept my deepest, sincere blessings and best wishes. Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. And namaste.